Hello, my name is Michael Bannack. I'm a founding director of FMB Architects and Michael Bannack Architecture. We've been in practice for approximately 10 years, um, and we do work in Australia, in Fiji, and I've been working in the Philippines for various firms for approximately 14 years. In our company, we have registered architects, New South Wales registered architects, and Victoria registered architects. And we do a whole range of projects, including commercial, education, residential, hospitality, hotel, retail. We've been doing some modular construction work, and we work on complex mixed-use developments. So the projects range in scale from housing to master plan work, medium density housing, to commercial office towers, which we've designed a number of projects, and residential, high-end residential towers. To cut a long story short, we've been in practice 14 years. We have 14 staff. There are 3 partners that actively work on projects, myself, Nuno Fernandez, and Morris Mandelinich. We have experience in 8 sectors, which I mentioned briefly. And we have 1 New South Wales design and building practitioner. And we have over 500 plus completed projects. Our services include full or partial scope, architectural and interior design, feasibility studies, concept schematic and detail design. We do design peer reviews on other people's works and for competitions. We do contract documentation and contract administration. We assist in consent approval management, tender management, and project management. So enough of talking about me. I wanted to tell you about our experience with PUP, Polytechnic University of the Philippines. We've been involved with PUP on a number of occasions and plan to in the future. The first time we visited PUP was on the 9th of August 2018, where my business partner Morris and I presented to the faculty, and we presented a talk on an architectural practice in Sydney. We wanted to show them a little bit about our work, and we did that presentation in Manila, and we did a case study on a commercial office tower called 180 Brisbane, which is a high-end sustainable building in the middle of Brisbane City in Australia. And it achieved a 6-star Green Star rating, which is the Australian-based sustainability rating system, which is equivalent to a LEED Platinum certification. On the 30th of January 2020, we were involved in the first international thesis clinic, which was a wonderful time. We were invited by Dr. Architect Jocelyn A. Rivera Lutap, I hope I said that name properly, who's the Dean of the College of Architecture and Fine Arts, and also Architect Emily T. Garcia, who was the chairperson for the event from the Department of Architecture. We listened to the student presentations on the day, and at the end of the presentation, we gave some feedback as well as some of the other lecturers and tutors at the university. It was a fantastic and professional experience, and we enjoyed meeting with the other tutors and discussing the works of the students, which was quite a professional setup. And then we met with the tutors and discussed whether we thought the students should pass or not. The last time we were involved was with PUP, was on the 13th of February 2021. And we're involved with the College of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. the Department of Architecture, and it was a thesis book development, the Architectural Design 9 thesis deliberation. And on that time, I was involved via Zoom, and I spent a fair bit of time in Sydney, an hour and a half on each student. I had 3 students who gave us their written thesis and also a video presentation of their work. And on the day, we were introduced to the students. They played back their video presentation of their work. And then approximately, I think it was 3 tutors, including myself, gave feedback to the students. And generally, I found this experience quite professional as well. They set up PUP, set up a Excel spreadsheet where we evaluated the students' work in a number of areas, including research and computation organisation, their research data analysis, development and research design framework, conceptual design development, and the oral presentation and the book. So at the end of the presentation, we gave our feedback, and then the tutors got together in another room, and this was all done via Zoom. And myself being back in Sydney, Australia, we rated the students in a number of areas, and then we discussed whether or not, as the jurors, whether or not we thought the students would be allowed to pass and move on to the next stage of their development. So that's essentially my involvement, FMB Architects and MJB Architecture, with the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. This is an ongoing relationship. We have a lot of projects in the Philippines, so as I've said to the team, that we are more than happy to visit PUP in the future and keep being involved and promoting architecture in the Philippines. So that's all I have to say. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to contact me in Sydney at the office, FMB Architects, and we wish PUP all the best in the future. Thank you.